watch the ship has like 3 gold.
Oh, that's him. That's another cheater.
He's cheating. Oh my god. If you're gonna do the revive, do it now.
Chat, don't clip that. Don't shit that. What the fuck? It's time to strike back. Recently, Apex has been absolutely riddled with cheaters. On EU Predator lobbies, we have the average of 1 cheater a game. We have several games where we have a multitude of cheater squads duking it out for the plus 165 RP or whatever rank they are, usually Predator. There are some surefire ways of beating these types of cheaters, so let's just jump straight into that. The first step of beating a cheater is by not treating him like a normal player. Cheaters usually have... I'm gonna show you a list of names. Here it is. Here's some more names. All of these names are of proven cheaters that have either been banned or that are awaiting a ban because of evidence that I've submitted. All of these cheaters seem to follow a bit of a pattern. It seems that their names seem to follow a little bit like scrambled words. They have a little bit of an I going on, some numbers. You can just sort of tell. Familiarize yourself with the way these names are made. That's the first step of recognition. Step 2 is by remembering who killed you. When you die to a cheater, it's gonna take days before they get banned, so you better learn that name, and when you spot them on the kill feed, you apply the methods that we'll jump into now. Step 2 is kind of simple. You stay away from the cheater. By now you should already be keeping a close eye on the kill feed, and if you recognize the name of a cheater and you can match that with sounds going on in your area, be it knocks, the same gunshots, etc, definitely pack your bags and leave to the other side of the map. If you run into another squad, do not fight that squad. Try to find a way around without aggroing them too much. Hopefully the other squad will run into the cheater squad instead and act as cannon fodder while you walk your way over to a safer location. You can keep reapplying this technique throughout the course of the game until you know where the zone will end. At that point, try to place yourself in a position, preferably within a building or on a nice high ground, so instead of pushing you, the cheater will push the other squads around you and thus netting you placement points. There are very few, if any, aimbots that actually lock on the head and deal only headshot damage. I've been told by a friend of mine who works closely with Respawn's anti-cheat department or whatever, if someone is blatantly aimbotting and only hitting the head, the anti-cheat automatically will ban them. As of this recording, most of the cheats you see nowadays are a type of silent aimbot that doesn't go only for the head. It uses a mix of headshots and body shots, usually only body shots, to make it more difficult to detect both as a player and as an automated AI. This works in your favor and mine. In order to beat someone who's cheating wielding something like R301, Spitfire, Flatline, common cheater weapons, all you have to do is deal more damage than they do and take less damage. This does sound obvious, but hear me out. Cheater will kill you in less than a second by standing still and spraying straight at you. So over the course of 1 second, they will deal 0 to 200 damage. They still only deal damage to you 1 bullet at a time, and only when you're exposed to them. So the only way to deal with this is by not wielding an R3, not wielding an R9, not wielding any type of automatic rifles. You need a wingman, you need a peacekeeper, you need a mastiff. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put yourself above the cheater or behind cover. You will dart in and out of cover and you'll deal damage and then back up again. You jiggle peek the cheater and you only allow him to shoot 1 bullet at a time while you shoot your peacekeeper shot. Cheater will deal 14 damage on you even with an aimbot, and you will deal upwards to 100 to 150 per shot. So despite the cheater cheating, you still will win the matchup solely because you deal burst damage and you stay in cover when he's trying to trade with you. This is just typical how you play with the peacekeeper, but it still applies a whole ton. As long as you trade more damage than they make on you, you will win the matchup. But if all else fails, you can just rush them.
Let's go together! Go together! One second, one second. Let's go! Let's go! He's right there, right here! Right here! This guy right here! Right here! Right here! I'm looking at him right here! Yes! snap, dude. Bro, that's dude. That's how we have to do it every time.